Hey, welcome back to another episode of Fishing is My Summer Job. If you're in Michigan, you know that the past few days that there's been no wind. So I took the 14-footer, headed over to Lake Michigan to try for some salmon. I fished there 3 days. Only brought the camera the last one. And I'm just going to say this. I hate full core. I lost one salmon on full core. The second day I went out, I fought. It's like 350 feet of just reeling just to get to fish up to the boat, and then I lost the salmon at the boat. Now this fish right here is a lake trout, and I cut out most of this. I think it was 5 minutes of me reeling, adjusting the boat so I'm going straight, reeling more. I got this one up, and it's a pretty nice laker. So, you know, it was a lot of, like, again, it was fun to reel in, but my arms hurt after reeling this stuff, and I'm kind of glad it only went off a couple times during the 3 days that we were out there. As you're watching the fish come in, if you look in the water, you see all these white things. That's cottonwood. The cottonwood is throwing its fluff everywhere. I'm kind of allergic to it, so it's not my favorite thing in the world. But what it also does is it clogs up your line and gets stuck in the eyelets coming in on the rod, especially if you're using lead core, which I was. So it made an extra challenge. I actually had to cut out a little film where I'm stopping and cleaning the eyelets as I'm fighting the fish. So here's the fish coming in the boat. Kind of interesting color-wise, everything that I caught was on something blue, which is kind of weird for out on Lake Michigan, but everything, even including a steelhead that I got, was on blue. All right, here's another little clip of me bringing in another lake trout. On the day of this trip, it just really didn't find anything out deep. The day before, I went out and I found a pot of bait that I kind of pinwheeled through, and I had 6 different hits. I lost a salmon at the boat. I had 5 empty releases, and then I also had a steelhead, and the steelhead hit a slider rig. The thing jumped about 3 times. It was a blast to catch. A lot more exciting than the lake trout, but obviously lake trout's kind of the bread and butter right now in Lake Michigan. And if you get out there in that 90 to 110 feet of water, you'll find them. Just get your bait right down near the bottom and you'll catch a bunch. Now, as you can see, these are the 2 fish that I caught on the day I had the camera. Now, the rest of the video here just shows some other fish. Here's the steelhead I caught. That was a good fight. It's the one that jumped a bunch of times. There's my friend Rob. He got a nice lake trout. I got a picture of a smaller lake trout that I got. So I got enough fish to make a batch in the smoker, so I'm pretty happy. And had a great week out on, great 3 days out on Lake Michigan. Thanks for watching, and tune in next week to see what's biting. And remember, fishing is my summer job.